Greetings. Good day. Mine also didn't start for the past few days in my own browser. It hasn't restarted by itself, but that's fine. Just refresh the page and it should be fine. That's what we do during the intro. So, welcome in, chat. It's plural, because on multiple platforms, hope you're doing well. Star, Kayla, Folk, Gez, welcome in. It is a Wednesday, right? You know what that means? I wonder if whoever came in the stream yesterday and talked about how messed up Duisburg is, I wonder if it's... Surely by now it's alright, but now I'm able to actually check it. Hello, Tropical, thank you for the gift. I'm waiting for the TikTok thing to sync, and I bet you it's not going to do it immediately. Because it's just waiting for the chat to connect, so... Take a 3-stream streak. Ice Drain caused by LED? Yes. You gotta be careful with that. Please. Please be cautious. That's fun. I'm doing well. Always doing bits of editing stuff, but that's fine. I've also been working on other things as well. You know the mashups that I do every now and then? The collection is growing. It's gonna sound good when I give them to you, but not yet. You're not ready for them yet. Bang got removed. Nice. Hello, Cac as well. Zexy, how are you meant to say your name if it's K and X? How do you want that to be pronounced? Welcome in, hope you're doing well. Rival, don't know if I said already. Peruna, big fan. Shark as well. So we're going to be doing admin. Not driving this time. Normal driving was yesterday. And then there's an admin drive that I have to do. I have to get up one of the cars. We'll do some of that. I'll probably turn it into a video because it'll be funny. We'll see about that. Hello, 115. How you doing? Yes. That one should be interesting. That'll probably be next week. I need to do a poll. And the thing that I think I got access to today or yesterday, the bulletin board thing, which is TikTok's like notice, whatever. A bunch of people have joined it. I think it automatically invites people to it, which is interesting. More should join it. In there, I can do a poll and I can have up to 5 things in the poll, 5 options to choose from, and up to 5 days of the poll. So the one that I started off with and did already was just, what's your favourite joke? Scania or Volvo? Scania or Volvo? Scania's winning, but, you know, relegation, welcome in. Oscar, big fan. Banana, tropical, there we go, it works, it syncs now, it's good, it's good. The Hori system, I haven't used the Hori system, sadly. I haven't used the Moses system. I hear very good things about multiple people that have got them, wanted to get them. So if you're thinking about it, you could go for it, but I sadly cannot give you a personal recommendation. Hello, Valis. Hello, Sammy. Stampy with the 3 streams. Morning, folk. You loaded up all 3 streams. All 4, maybe. None of them are going to be in sync. Neither of those 2. Yeah, you see, the thing is, if I'm limited to 5, I'm going to pick 5 brands, and then the remaining few that aren't chosen, those people are going to be upset, aren't they? So, I have to limit it to arguably the most popular, you know? Dennis, welcome. 31,000? I don't know why I'm yawning so much. You go through the entire day, all energy levels, perfectly fine. Then, dead. During stream. It's not like I even stream for that long. Other will probably... No, there's no comment option for it, no. The thing is with this board, is like, it's a notice board where I can post, they can't reply to it, that kind of thing. They can react. Maybe I tell them to put a certain emoji or something, I don't know. But the other collectively would win. It's a notice board. That's what a bulletin board is, it's not a chat room. Yeah. Get folk. No, not literally folk. No, like people. The word folk means just people. What's that, folks? Don't worry about it. That's going to be an interesting one where someone comes in and talks about the concept of folks and you're going to be like, huh? What? Every time. Got to be on your toes there. Hello, Alicia. Welcome in. You're folk. Yeah, but you're one folk of many folk. Plural of folk is folk. It's good. Folks. That'll be fine. Now, interestingly, I am still in Brussels where we drove last time, so there's probably going to be a lot of chat because of where my people spawn here when they crash in a particular spot on the city road. So, hello, tar. Play count, I'll tell you in a minute. Jimmy tournament? Oh, yeah. It's been a while since the last tournament, right? Is it a yearly thing now? They used to do different races like the summer championship race, the winter championship race, and so on. Those used to be quite good. $2,700 people. A little bit less than expected, but that's not too bad. Reports are still exactly the same, so it's just as we remember. 2014. Yeah, in Brussels. Brussels isn't too busy because you have to be in a very specific place to get to there. Xfinity, true. I didn't open it, did I? I need to add it to my list of programs that opens first. Your gift didn't count towards the goal. I'm sorry. And it does say please start. There we go. There we go. I did. There we go. We good. Don't do another one. This one. What's the difference between GM and community manager? Community manager is a different team of what the GMs do here. And one of them is manager. One of them is moderator. Manager is higher up than that. So community managers would do the socials, VTC stuff, anything community connectivity related. And GM is just what you're seeing here. So, a little bit different. It was nice to do CM, but CM is very busy. Yeah. Difference between lead and management. Different levels. Management is management, then leader is a little bit below that. There is a Teams page, I believe, which mentions not only who everyone is, but it also gives you a little description of what every single role is. Hello, Shatter. Hello, Wednesday. Welcome in. Every single role is explained as to what they do. I could look it up. Let's go and find it. While we look at this. Yeah, where is it? The Teams page. Information. Meet the team. We want community manager, game moderation manager, ensuring all punishments are fair, moderators replying to blah, 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 improving game moderation workflows. They're the bosses of it. Scored even further. GM leader leading our teams of moderators to make sure your reports and appeals are reviewed professionally and quickly. Those smaller groups. And then the GMs themselves, ensuring the rules are being followed, kicking, banning, trolls, rule breakers, things like that. Yeah, it's all there. Did I vote for the new cars? No, I didn't. No, I did not. I should, which would be interesting if I did. But any of the funny vehicles, when they win, I'm all for that. So vans, like we have, strange delivery vehicles. I think one time we've had the recycling lorry. That might have been a patron thing. Not too sure, but any of the goofy vehicles that aren't just the cars, those are fun. But then the Lambo, yeah, Lambo's nice. Digital Dash. The Digital Dash looks interesting. I'm used to a somewhat Digital Dash because of the DAF. It already has that kind of graphical whatever. I don't mind what really the Dash looks like as long as it's not too futuristic. Don't make it too stupid. So, got to change the pictures because they're injured, and it's not only in the UK's one. So, either paste the link into Discord and it will embed, or just use a VPN to load it. That's just how you have to do it, isn't it? You were just in front of you. Well, when I load into a report, I will reappear because for some reason in a report my vehicle is there, even though I'm not. It's very weird. Russian cars, the Lada. The Lada's pretty good. Yeah. Seems a bit of everything. Potentially. All the teams, I wouldn't say blend, but they do communicate with each other a lot. CMs are in between everything else. In who they talk to. But the new Scania, I'll try it out. Yeah, why not? Doesn't say what you think it is. It's a different word. Hello, really? A lot of people using The, you know. Oh, today you don't open? Oh, I even had... No, hang on a minute. I had the notepad... I have a notepad document, and I'll copy it over. And I didn't paste it. Does that mean I'm not streaming today? No, it does, it does, it does. I'll paste it. There we go. Join up, join up. I pinged, join up. Join up. But V8 engines? Well, I mean, they probably can. Because is it not going to be a V8? It's a 770 V8 something beefy. But they're probably going to put that into all of their other ones, though, yes, if that's what you mean. In the same way that the moment the new Volvo engine, the 780, came out, people put that in everything they own as well. Just one up, more power. It really doesn't make a difference. They're not the same. To me, and maybe many others, depends which one sounds better. I would use whichever sounds better. Again, my current Scania, they are the next-gen Scanias, but it has the engine from the old Streamline, which is gritty and bassy and, you know, doesn't squeak at me. Because the current next-gen engine is a bit bad. If the other one sounds bassy and growly, then I'll use the other one. Hello, Samuel, welcome in. Super's a 13 V8 to 16. Ah, because it's V8. Streamline sounds good. Sim 1, yes. You should know what Sim 1 looks like. If we're looking at the CD road and there's a lot of people on it, you'd immediately know it's Sim 1. That's it. The older ones have an interesting sound, yes, because they weren't ruined by Fmod for some reason. All the new ones were. It's weird how the older Scania didn't get changed. I don't know why. Unless the vehicle, because it existed at that time, they've just kept it frozen in time. It will never change. Because a lot of people still do use the old Scania. The old Scania still looks good. I just got used to using the new one instead of the old one. It's better hustle. What is this badge? You know, what is this? LOL. LOL. You watch LOL. Well, no. Someone is scary, yes. And here we are, my favorite place. 184, not bad. You have the grass badge. Some of the badges I was collecting. I'm not collecting every single one of them, though. Some of them I don't care about. A lot of them, as of recent, you just have to be watching a stream that does a particular thing. Like there's an Arc Raiders one at the moment. Anyone playing Battlefield, maybe specifically the Red Spec bit of it, you just get them. So it's all the drops. Hello, Andy, big fan. This is the intersection you got banned. I wouldn't be surprised, because as you can see, bridge, roundabout, traffic lights. And they all bunch up and lead into each other, which is just terrible. Not good. Gifted sub to get that one. Oh, I remember. And when Hollow Knight came out, that was also a gifted sub one as well. And then there was a game that came out slightly after that. I think it was Little Nightmares. When Little Nightmares 3 came out, I think you had one for that as well. So many? But they really want you to gift subs, because Twitch relies on the sub amounts, you know? They make you gift more subs even if they can't afford to change it to anything other than 50-50. BO7? Ew. Well, people will collect it, sure. There we go. Old Scania with the MAN at the bottom. Just ignore that bit. It's just the top half. When were these placed? Hello. Oh, we've got more cones to... Oh, that's a clever idea. To stop them from merging the... Ah, so this has become a one-way bit. Which it should be. Hello, Kathera, welcome in. How well did you do in your gaming session? How well did you do? I was lurking in around mainly She-Wolf stream this morning. FPS is low for me. Everyone's FPS will suffer a little bit. Yeah, you're not going to get 60 FPS here. Then again, I am streaming and recording, so it's a little bit less. We lived just about. I saw the vehicle tip over a few times. You know. So 2 new engines to stop people from basically blocking over the entire thing. If you did want to go the other way, you'd have to use this one, which isn't used as much. Over here, you'd have to go out this way. This one, the cones start immediately. Who is this? Stella. Oh, that makes sense. Police trucks. Eh? I have one of those as well. Right? Or you can go this way through that. Oh, did we place that? I'm sure we placed that. There's a tram. Where's the tram? It wouldn't be on the road bit, would it? Because you still have this. And there's no need to put anything down here. So. Did I just accept your report? If you mean just now, I haven't done anything yet, so no. Not yet. Please paint. No, that's not impersonating. That person is a member of the team that is allowed to use that paint job. If you try to use that, you'll be kicked in the same way if you put one on your car as well. Same thing. Same thing. There was a bridge added. This bridge came with the revamp of this city, which is not by us, but it's already sometime last year, I think. Is it last year? But yeah, we'll see how, we'll come back to this and have a look. This is so far, so good. A lot more people bunching up here, but that's okay. I guess maybe they have to go that way now. To go this way. But they don't have to do that. They can just turn left. Right, even. So far, so good. But the moment you say that, things change. You know? You said tram. Where's this tram then? That they've placed? Because it isn't these. These are just, these are... Yeah, they've improved these. Where are we? This is still Duisburg. A few more models have been placed to stop people from cutting over this intersection too much. And I suppose people use more of the tram tracks to overtake each other. Not bad. Hello, Ross. Welcome in. They have placed them there, yes. Trains on tram tracks. Bit extreme. Bit extreme. I get that. They could have just placed 2 trams there, but no. Well, they got cones around them, so... Though, to be fair, I guess in some cases, if you do need to do maintenance, you can run diesels and such on tram tracks. I think. You wouldn't usually see it. But it is possible. So maybe, I mean, you know, given all the signs and everything here, I assume these are telling you to turn... Yep. That way. Oh, is the triple going to make it? Surely, right? Surely. You've got plenty of space. Yeah, they could have just left it actually empty but surrounded it by whatever. But you know, it's fine. Who does maintenance in the city centre? What? Are you expecting it all to be running flawlessly forever? What do you mean? They could have done this at night, but you can't have timed stuff that just disappears. Well, they're monitoring it and they're seeing how it looks. So far, that looks quite nice. I get the idea. Just ignore the fact that it's not a tram. It's a train. Haven't played TMP in a long time. When did you last play? Did Duisburg look different? This update, I swear, has been here for at least a year now. Surely it's been here for at least a year. No, triple trailers aren't bannable. Depends on the type of cargo and whatever you have in your triple. Triple box, like this person has, is fine. Toad? Yeah. Remember the Toad to 5k? 5k? Man. Does Gez not remember? I'm sure Gez was around at that time, right? Surely. Surely he was around at that time. And then nothing else changed it. So, these new chatters, they have not... Do you remember the quote number, though? Try and find the quote number. It's definitely from before COVID done. I think. You can be banned if you have certain types of cargoes that don't work on certain trailers. Or there's a particular trailer, triple trailer, where you have 3 long trailers connected to each other. And they're not connected to each other. Does that make sense? So that one you can get banned for. But simply having a regular set of small, small, big, small, big, small. I don't think you can have big, small, small, but those are fine. Triple trailers, those are fine. Doubles. You can use doubles. 2 full-size doubles. That's in the game already. There were floods. Hope everyone is okay. Expect to be made one way. You can't do that. You have to end the one way at some point, because where's the other way out? The only other way out is this way. And then you do a very, very long diversion. You go all the way this way, and then you come up this way, which then passes this intersection anyway. So they link here, but that's a very long other way round. I don't think many people would want to do that because they want to go the quickest possible route they can. 2? Don't know. That's what I'm asking. I genuinely don't know what it is. No, it's not Dortmund, no. TME Duisburg was the best in terms of catering for TMP. That's the thing, which is obvious. SES is not going to cater for TMP, are they? They're not going to do that. There it is. May 2019. We hadn't reached 5k yet. Crazy. Hello, Potato Big Fan. Before your time. Wow. Damn. That's a lot. Okay, let's see. And by the way, in the demos, if we ever do see any demos in Duisburg, I'm sure all of that you just saw won't be there. Because for some reason they don't show it. You know. No, it wasn't Dortmund. That was outside of Duisburg. There's another road leading out and round Duisburg, which links to another intersection, but it's not a different city yet. 2019. Before your active time. What do you mean before your active time? You were a lurker at first? And we all begin as lurkers, don't we? So far, so good. Are you going to change lane because you get a bit confused? No. No, that's fine. Maybe down here? No. No, that's fine. Like that. It is not a local mod truck. The only part on it that is local modded is the grill on the front of the DAF, which makes it paintable. If they ever update the tuning pack or the model itself to have a paintable grill option normally, then I will use that. But unfortunately, you only see the grill as normal. Everything else is as the game has it. But the vehicle is fine. The reason you don't go, you get confused. It's okay to be confused at first, which is why it usually happens at Dover. You come over from Calais and you forget that you got to be on the left, and then that's fine. But then when you get to like Sheffield or Manchester or something, that's quite far from the port. And if you're still going the wrong way, unless you teleported specifically to that city, in which case it's possible, yeah. But Hamburg is not busy, no. It's a bit far away from this. Surrounding cities like Osnabrück may have a few people there. It's a bit closer. This one doesn't need fixing, no. It just needs people to know how the hell the intersection works. People are using this properly, it's just you get some people that don't. You can go, but you want to go to the right. He doesn't need to fix it, you just need to fix the players that don't know what they're doing. If you get in the wrong lane, that's your fault. I do like the flickery bit, that's very weird. Now, if this traffic stops, they may be able to go around. They can go as well. But you both moved at the same time. Come on now. Something built there. Yeah, the wall is there. The wall is there splitting the two lanes. On that side, it doesn't show in the demos, but that doesn't affect this person's driving. Just come on now. I know that you didn't want to be in that lane, but you were in that lane, so come on. Come on. Arrows. We could add, maybe not cones yet. Arrows would be fine, not cones. So the other one also could have waited to let this one go. I'm assuming they saw the indicators, but the other one was already waiting for the straightforward traffic. Find them? Wish I could. They were banned, yes. First one. Chances they go at the same time. That happens a lot. My game just closed because I guess it couldn't load people in. Come on, game. Why did it just close? One ban, that's all you get. Thanks for joining. Hello, Ash. Welcome in. Goofy, Club 15. 10k PC doesn't actually cost 10k. It's just for the meme. It's just for the meme. Don't you worry about that. 3,900 people now. Interesting. Thank you for the gift. Before the welcome in, Callum, Yonick, Alfie, McKen. Welcome in. Bass. We do like these kind of songs. 5090 with what money? Not my money, certainly. I don't have that much money. Traffic is a bit intense. Yeah, I would have liked to see what people were complaining about yesterday. You know how they kept coming in my stream talking about Salt Duisburg, it's so busy. There's like 6 people blocking the roads. I would have loved to see that. But I wasn't on the right server, so. 4090. Clearly my 3080 is pretending to be a 40. It's probably doing the procedure of what a 4090 would be doing. Yes, it's a 3080. It's fine. It's fine. 3080 is fine. What's wrong with it? This game, if it were actually optimized, is the most easy to run game. It's insane. Just took a screenshot. I hope you enjoyed. If I load in another report, hold on a minute. Now you should be able to take another one, because my vehicle is visible while I'm looking at a report. If I'm somewhere else, then it isn't. Mitch, welcome in. Plop, great name. Viper, welcome in. David, how you doing? Over a year off, February 24. Damn. Damn. Yeah, they don't cater for us. We have to make do with, you know, optimize your game. For consoles, it should be a little bit better, and then hopefully for PC as well. After that. Cologne? Yes. Cologne. You farted? I did. I'm farting a lot. Could have gone round, but didn't. Clone, yep. Scania Super. Scania Super in 157, and I don't know when 157 will be coming, but they're slowly revealing things that are going to be in that version, so maybe later this month? Early next month? I don't know. You're going to have a beta for it soon. Okay. So leaving the stop. Why'd you do it right in front of someone else? In this instance, that's not bannable, though. It's dangerous. Don't just immediately merge out in front of someone else. But goddamn. Don't do that. Don't do that. And then suddenly you've done. When you were in Duisburg? Because the report is not in Duisburg. I'm not staying the entire session in Duisburg. Now we're back in Duisburg. See? See? Look, it was added as a fun command because Ashley says that. As a variation of my name and lurking. So, it was added as a variation of it. Useless commit. Shut up. How dare you? Oh, it's the 5th of November. I hear fireworks. So if you get a really loud one, what a name. If you get a really loud one, you'll probably hear it. Remember the 5th of November. Yes. Moist. Thank you for using your Prime. I appreciate that. For sanity reasons, I'm not reading out your entire name, but I'm sure people have fun with your name. It's a pretty good name. Hope you're doing well. No, they probably won't show in the report. You'll see there's nothing there. Which sucks for realism, but you know. Open your window to take the camera. You can't, the windows are open. I can't take the camera there though. No, sadly not. How long you admin? A while. Quite a while. Flower? Flower. Big fan. You were on the event island. Have you done all your jobs? Yesterday I finished the jobs for that event. And it was very, very fun. You see there's the different coloured ground is there. They just used that and put cones around it. Why are you doing this? I know where you wanted to go. You would have been waiting in the queue for a long, long, long time. But come on now. Only one done. Well, you should do more. You've got until 16th, I think. You banned me? Are you still banned right now? Or in the past? Attempted murder. We celebrate someone's failed attempt. Very weird. Weird thing that we don't know. I don't know why. I did like Breckenridge. Breckenridge was really nice. The very confusing roads to go down, if you have to do it several times, it's a bit annoying. Right, on this occasion, technically you had green, then it went to red. This person shouldn't be blocking anyway. While that person is fixing themselves, they made their chance to go. A little bit dangerous, but they didn't hit the person. I understand your intent. Because they didn't want to be in the queue. I understand that. Still, Wouldn't recommend doing that. Kick, maybe. Not a banana. Don't need a banana for that. Pretty fast. And we've got the same thing again, see, where people just don't know how to... What is this? You are causing the blockage of that. So... while being unable to merge. If I do block it... oh, well, okay, someone was kicked. I was going to TP them, not kick them. Where did my truck go? Disappeared, because I'm in real time now. When I load in the next report, I will... be back again. It's a little video. You don't need to show me it, though. But that's good if you've got evidence. Now you can review it and discuss from your POV what you saw. Someone's going to join. No. They won't know who. If the names were visible, then they would know that. They'd probably assume it's Stella, because Stella's chatting. Are you going to sort this person out? If not, I am. Quite a few words, Stella. Come on. Come on, Stella. There's a few words in there. You got it. You got it. I don't. You got it. I guess you don't. I got it. Kick ban when it can be solved with a TP? Yes, sometimes. Yes. Locked beyond to someone else then. It's better to be a little bit more lenient than do too much. You know, it depends. Some people do deserve a suitable punishment for bad driving, though. If it's just purely they don't give a damn, then why are you giving them a chance, you know? Black Skoda driver. Do you mean today? When did this take place? Olivia, when did this take place? If it was yesterday, not me. If it was today, I don't think I banned a Black Skoda yet. Last week. Might have been. But I'm pretty sure all the evidence is from that I have sorted out. And I'm pretty sure if it's on a medal link, it could be me, because my name is visible on medal. So. Is it okay when you stop on next to the road? I don't know what you mean by the last bit. Mentalita. You can park to the side of the road if there's suitable space to park there. If it's on any one of these roads, I wouldn't recommend doing that. 56 years. Phillips, I appreciate that. Welcome back. Hello, Aaron, as well. More lights. No, you don't. You probably don't. Too many lights. I'm sure you have too many. Too many already. Why have you put asterisks there? Are you swearing? Implying swearing? But there's no space but you can overtake. But again, if you are parked to the side of the road, someone should still be able to go past you. If you're in the road, not moving, you shouldn't be. If that is what you mean. Oliver, welcome in. Please don't give me another Duisburg one. Nope. Oh, this is outside Brussels. Yes. Because this leads down to the farm. I know this. Turning left, opposite, ran a red, but you had protective green. Yeah, the protective green thing, if you explain what it means, I'm sure they'd understand. I don't know what that means. The fact that it had to be explained to me on stream. Never paid attention to that light before. Without looking. Memory. Because I've been here before. Memory. The fact that it looked like this is the old base map here, so it looks like everywhere else, but I just know from the road layout, you've got to be that much of a nerd to know that. This is why I want to go back to doing these quizzes, where you'd show the map for maybe 10 seconds, but you'd have all the icons. Well, okay. All the icons turned off, and then you ask, where is it? Like a geoguesser, yeah. Purely based on the road layout. There are some cities where they have a little bit of a unique layout. Why'd you stop? Did you wait for the person behind you again? Oh, you're honking. Oh, you dislike this person, eh? I think you have a grudge against this person. You have something against them. Video. Reckless. Overtake with a car that was a mid-traffic jam. No, I'd still suggest not doing that. The car doesn't give you the potential to do that. It's smaller, but there's likely still no need to overtake. If it's on the CD road, 90-something% of the time you don't need to overtake. Doesn't matter what the vehicle is. Web reports are taken more seriously. It's because they don't time out, so that's why more of them are actually processed. I think that's what the situation is. And still no hit. It's just a baited, like, whoa. I see. So, all the way back, where does it start? Right here. They are frozen. For whatever reason, and now they're behind. Okay. If you have space and the person is going considerably slow and an overtake like on a straight section here, not there, because there's a person coming, then maybe. If it is a safe overtake, you can do it. And I hope that most people know what a safe overtake means. You can report yourself, yes. If you're not sure of where the person is that did the problem, you can just report yourself, and then we can look around you. I think I can report myself if it shows me on the list. This. It's twice where that person has tried to overtake. There would have otherwise been an okay overtake, ignoring the road markings because they're the only two there, other than the one behind them. Same again where he slows down and then intentionally forces them over. It's blocking the road. It's very dumb because the other one doesn't do it. See, third time again with a little whoa. Couldn't get a report menu. Oh, maybe we can't then. Why would I need to report myself? It's going to be away from the actual area. It has to be another player, unless I'm actually driving. So when I'm doing reports, there's no point in me doing that. So many farts. Martin, Riki, Menta, welcome in. Ice frames and wraps. Yes, some vehicles look quite good. There are a lot of tuning options for it. Here's me. Report. There we go. I can report myself. And I'm logged in. So what's the pub? Hello, Jaden, welcome in. Magnum, thank you for the gift. Gabriel, welcome in. Yeah, I can. Look, this is me. The flag icon is next to my name. This is me. No, it's not silly. There's a valid reason to do it. You don't need to do it for a dumb reason, obviously. But again, if you're in a queue and you don't know who did a thing, you could just report you or someone else and they'd see it. Tag. I don't know. Is it because I have the streamer mode on? Did he have the streamer mode on? Did you hit them and they weren't moving? Maybe. Bro, what are you spamming about? What's the problem? I do like that autoclaim thing. That's quite good. Where's this? This is outside Brussels on Simulation 1. Hello from Philippines. Good evening. I'm assuming it's late for you. You need to go to bed. It is late or early, depending on how you word it. No evidence. No evidence yet. You'll probably get some evidence soon. But there's no such thing as banned for no reason. If you've just been banned, it means it was an in-game one, just like this. And you'll get a video later. As for how much later, I don't know. After this session, I need to sort these out. And there are a few I still need to sort out from Monday. So, GM tag. I wonder, it's because, yeah, my group isn't toggled. I'll try that in a sec. So I'm logged in, but I'm not toggled. No evidence. Yeah, that means you were banned very, very recently, Davis. Like today, like maybe within the past hour. Could have been me. Could have been me. They missed their turn. They went, and then... Is it because they pulled over? Just... Every single person that gets banned through this, yes, I have to submit a video. These are replays. These aren't automatically videos. It would be great if they... That was your fault. If they generated a video from it. So from the moment the report is loaded to when the ban button is pressed. You did that. I know you're stuttering a little bit. Why did you swerve towards them? That's entirely your fault. Luckily they were lagging enough so they didn't cause that much damage. Report has been reviewed. You wouldn't know whether it's a yes or a no. Famous? No, right, I got my people driving near me. But it's really nice. It's really nice when people join. And we're back. When you get hit and the player's gone. Yeah, you could do that. Yeah. And we'll be able to see it. Hello, Stampy, you're nearby. How you doing? We've recorded. These reports last for 2 minutes. Just to move it to the middle so everyone can see. This little scroll bar here is 2 minutes. Back from when the person pressed it. 1 times. Oh, true. I missed that. Oh, I haven't skipped through it yet. And they haven't moved yet. It's going to be a really dodgy merge. Just you wait. Home sweet home. Oh, yes. Oh. 6 bans 3 years ago. You should be fine by now. They won't add up to anything else by now. Yeah. They're calculating. I do look at the live. I look at the chat. How you doing? Big fan. Super welcoming. UK flags moving. Hello Nightmare, how you doing? Heavy transport. The special transport DLC, you are not able to do the jobs on TMP because it has to spawn AI vehicles, and we don't support AI vehicles, so I don't think that would work. And you have to go very specific routes for special transport as well. Every other DLC works. This one we have to watch all the way through. This is the CD road. CD road. Most famous road in the entire game. It's on our multiplayer, but it's the most famous road in the game overall, I think. World of Trucks. World of Trucks is free. TMP is free. All you need is a valid copy of the game itself. Someone just crashed. Easy wins. Well done. Okay, so they did finally make it out. Very good. It's infamous. Infamous is the opposite, yes. Hello, Zhao, as well. I can see you. I can see your message. Isaac, how you doing? How do you download? From the TMP website, TruckersMP.com. There's an installer. You run it. You tell it where your game is installed, and then it will load as a client every time you want to play. They just wanted to go as far as they could. Not necessary. I appreciate them waiting at first, but no. Ban, yes, yes, ban. Now, what was this? What happened here? Maybe that one as well. Hold on. Hold on. Which day? We don't know when it's coming. It's coming in whenever the new version comes out. D7's empty. Oh, they're going very quick. Okay, here they come. Well, that was entirely your fault then. What the flip? Wait for them to appear again. This render distance is only from the original suspect's location, so that's why I can't keep flying all the way down. I have to wait. There we are. You briefly hit someone there, and in this one, they might have been typing, distracted, and boom, like that. You hit a parked person. Easily avoidable. Very, very silly. Very, very silly. Please do not do that. Now, did we do... Where was the other? This... Hang on. That one. Where did they begin? There. So they overtook and they went to about here. Okay, Pocky. There, it's fine to park there. Yes, that's off the road. That's okay. For some reason, you can still be hit. So if you do park there, there is a way to pause your game. You can press F1. And it pauses it from your perspective, so you can't move. Others will still move. And you can't take damage from being hit. You basically turn into a brick wall. That's what that looks like. Luckily, at the time you did that, 2 people. And then the one here. How many did you overtake? Is it a good plan to ride with a broken finger? If you're using keyboard steering or driving and your particular broken finger is one of your main steering fingers, then no, I wouldn't recommend that. It causes pain, right? Still didn't manage to stop. You overtook one person, right? Because they were a little bit slow to overtake. At the time, no one was approaching because they did the same. So, shouldn't be overtaking because it's in large traffic. But it depends on the context. Like, they didn't endanger the one they overtook. They didn't merge back. Right in front of them. See what I mean? Context. They had a chance. Certainly a lot of space available. If it actually is dangerous, then we can tell that. That's the same one we saw leaving Duisburg. We're following this person along the road. Busy. That overtaking isn't recommended, but in the context of how they did it, it is not incredibly dangerous. Still not recommended due to how many people are around. Red Shark. Yeah, what happened there? What was that? What's good? Hello to you. How do you get the van? The van you can buy in the same way you buy the car. When you load up any vehicle dealer, at the beginning of the list you have the car and you have that van. And there's another vehicle that is locked unless you're a patron. That's how it is. No, I saw it, corner of my eye. I might have missed it, yeah. Hello, devil. Park next to me? Good. This is ETS2. This is the multiplayer mod for ETS2 called TruckersMP. Did he do it again? Same guy did it again. Well, that links the two together now, doesn't it? First one seemed okay, second one was not, so we'll have to rewatch that. Yeah, the white van as well, but focus on the suspect first. One person at a time. That's another vehicle that the team can use, I believe. Kind of army-like thing. Don't know what it's based on. Got banned for a week for going the wrong way. It was down a quiet slip road. Depends on... Oh. On quiet slip road, no one was there? Well, they must have been reported still. Yeah? Oh, I get it. Well, that still could have been avoidable, but... So the person spawned in, and they weren't too sure about it. There. It might be a fairly inexperienced player, perhaps. So they went around thinking that, you know, and then just so happened to cause an incident. Unfortunate, or they forgot about brakes, you know. But we've all had that situation, haven't we? You get spooked. You're not going to be able to slow down immediately in that reaction time. No, of course not. Accident. And what was accident? A ticket? It would be nice if we could just give them a ticket, a little warning. Right, there was a van as well, you said. This van? That's the only white van nearby. But they've always been in front of them. So, if someone's going 2 miles an hour, you can potentially overtake. But that road is very, very dangerous to do any overtakes. So I still wouldn't recommend it. But it's probably a person carrying a train, isn't it? Always carrying the trains. Why'd you do that, eh? Why'd you even go for the overtake? They are again, they can't see the speed. This is why it would be very nice if you could see the speed. But why did you do that? Why did you... Both. Not necessary. Why didn't he waze you? Exactly. What's the point? Oh, so sorry. That was not at the time... Well, that timestamp is fairly accurate. But what's the swerve to the left, though? That's not necessary. Is it? You hear music. Where? From me? It's... Okay, now you can see their intent there. If they'd stayed there, might have been slightly excusable, but now it just makes it more obvious. And then, there they are. Fashionable timing. Outside. Ah, maybe to do with the ongoings. Perhaps. Cause a crash, you meant it? Wow. Many people hate when cars overtake, yes. But as you can see right here, it isn't only the cars. Cars have built up their own, the drivers, rather, have built up their own mentality of doing this kind of thing. Hang on. Reload it. There's more people there, they just didn't spawn in. Can you ban me? No, not for you calling me that. Nope. There they are. It's visible! Both are visible! Hang on. We can do a 2-in-1 here. Their original merge. This is the same person, I swear, right? Possibly. And they went all the way down that way. To the Rust lands? Enjoy. Rust? Look at that guy. Whoa, Drift King around the corner. Whoa. Oh, they crashed anyway. Way. That's it. I saw them in a previous report. I was debating it, but the context of their first overtake wasn't too dangerous. But now this is like a part 2. So, you know, and then here we are again. Yeah. And then these two people, they squish in here. Very silly idea. No, here? Okay. Don't do that. That's just dumbed up. That's silly. And as I usually comment and tell them anyway, you have no trailer, so where are you rushing to? It's understand for maybe someone has to meet the deadline of their delivery, but if you don't have a trailer, what time are you trying to keep? What are you doing? You're just going at a leisurely pace. 37. Or you know what I just thought of? You know the number that's 10 more than 57 that's going around right now. I hope that trend dies by the time that version of the game comes out, because then we're going to be hearing that non-stop. Please make it die by the time that version comes out. Please. Richard Man, that's a DLC. DLC, yes. No, not 69. Two back from 69. They skip the... No, they're not going to skip the number. No. It's unfortunate. Version 169, though, bring it on. I'd love to see that version. I want to see what they do for that. All I want, just to say it again, is for when they do the blog release post for 169, I want to see just at the top somewhere nice. Just nice with a dot. Nice. Nice. That's what I want to see. The rest of the blog can be completely normal. I just want to see a little bit of humor. Please. It's driving you crazy? Hey. Oh, it's a UK gang as well? Oh, that's lovely. Shouldn't even call it that? No, they will do the numbers. You can't avoid a number just because it happens to be an annoying trend. It's still a number that they can... Oh, that's a What a Chuck's job, right? What if I do crashed tipped just before they cancel it? As long as they don't cancel the job, it should be saved. Good luck, soldier. And then this one... Turn around and another one. What? Already reported. Quite far back. Let's use the mod. They may have just generated a... Because you can generate the job as long as it's not to the island. You can just go from anywhere to anywhere else. Right? Perhaps? Bad overtaking, but you didn't do anything like that. You need to appeal. Because I don't know what you did either. I don't know. I can't imagine it. Maybe I banned you, but... You need to wait for the video in the appeal as well. So... That's our friend there. Ah. Hello, Asmin. Welcome in. The Mustang. That, I believe, is a team vehicle for now as well, until it becomes a patron vehicle. 5 + 1, 8 - 1. When you learned... Yeah, when you count to 10, yes, do that, yeah. This had no purpose, and then it just sat there, I guess. What was the point in that? Like, it's collisions, but they barely caused the collision. It's overtaking, and then they themselves became the victim of that. One person. Like an admin car, yeah, but without the police skin. There are a few vehicles that we can use on top of the other different cars. On TMP, look it up. Look it up. Go to your own profile and then change the number to that number. And it should tell you. Tow truck? No. No, you can't take any jobs with it. The arm crane thing doesn't work on it, sadly. Now, the game's not that realistic yet. Oh, no, no, no. That would be impressive. You need it. You can't get it. If it ever gets on rotation on vehicles that you can vote for, then yes. But it isn't on that yet. Showed the number. Well, funny thing, in one other stream, it goes like 3, 5, 7, then maybe 10 for the first few stream streaks. And I'm on day 1 before 7. So it just, you know, the two numbers. You see these numbers everywhere now. God damn. Where's this? That is the CD road. This is the Calais part of the CD road. Because Calais is over there. It's been a minute. Hello, Wisp. Welcome back. How long of a minute has it been? How you doing? Hello, Ion. Ion. I don't know how to say that name. 5:15, like the longest ever is 5:15. Oh, we're doing quite well then, because the longest in here, I believe, is Sammy's one. There's a few that are close. Jono's is quite good as well. We have a few 300 plus. The longest you have? Wow. The longest overall is probably more than that. Lone? Ah. Because I don't see it as an L. That's the thing, you see. 4 to 5 years? Anyway, I'm in. What name would I remember you by? Hello, Tech, and welcome in. Would I remember your name? Because I don't recognize this name. This username. No, I'm glad you realized that wouldn't have worked. Do you manage to work out if you can report yourself? Okay, so I haven't tried it when I've told my name, where we can have red name, not red name. I believe at the moment I don't have the red name. I haven't tested it with red name. So, hold on a moment. I'll confirm that. You can play it with a VR headset, yes. Back in the day, there used to be a different branch of the... Great job. Of the game. You have to only load that to be able to play it. But I'm assuming, like, if you just put on the VR headset, it will detect some sort of motion, right? There are things in the game for that. Why did you go? You just drove, you just moved. Stupid. But yes. Quadruple trailers? No, that's too many. You can have triple. Triple is the maximum. Basically, 3 connections of any type. You could have somehow 3 dollies attached to each other. The little bits in between the trailers. and those will count as 3 connections. Oh, slow down. Oh. Bonk, well done. See, when the traffic doesn't move, and you've got people like this, they try and do a silly. Good job. Oh, good. So, toggle group. Group is now visible. And I still have the flag to be able to report myself. Selected player, me. I like how it shows it there, but it doesn't. It shows me hidden everywhere else except that. Sean? Why am I visible there but not everywhere else, Sean? The flip shot? Toggle it off again? Still report myself. Sean! There we go, now we'll clip that and we'll show Sean. Haven't complained to Sean about anything in a while. That was close. No, you can't connect 3 HCTs together because the way that those trailers work, if you have trailer, dolly, trailer, that's 3. You can't then have another dolly and then another trailer because then it'll be 5. Unfortunate. That's why there is a mod where it connects 3 of the Caspora trailers together, and the way that they connect is just some invisible edit from some other trailer. So it looks like 3 trailers, but they're not actually connected to each other, which is not allowed because the trailers have to be visibly attached, obviously. No mercy. No, they were banned for that, yes. And then we're nowhere near Mannheim. I see, not in Duisburg. Other, though. Cool, I hope you tip. Not into someone else, but I hope you tip. Because that'll be funny. Fireworks have started. Mine have stopped for now. I get the feeling that you know the typical ironic thing of where you want to go take a picture of it, so you run to the window with your phone or something. There it is. And then the moment you get there, it stops. Well done. And that just happened, didn't it? So have you teleported back now, or? That's not the person. Where would the person be now? Gone. I hope they teleported somewhere. But that was, you know, your F around and find out kind of thing. They might have reported themselves. It's for other. Other is usually when you don't know what to report for, or it's the reason I use. When I report someone random just to recap on a situation, I pick other as well. It could be that. And we're back. We're back. Guys with a lot of points. I thought the idea was to make stream elements have the most points. That'd be funny. That would be funny. And all this time I was charging my phone as well, so I don't need to have that charging anymore. Good job. At least we're gonna have fun. Add yourself. No, don't do that. Hello. I don't know how many points I have. I just don't gain any. I gain any because I'm in the chat, but that's about it. Hello, Stevie. 22 years. Nearly, well, 2 more. For 2 years, but you're on 22 years for now. Lots of 2s. Welcome back. I appreciate that. There's 2 triples there. Those are fine. Those are okay triples. They're good. Hope you're doing well. Nearly another badge. I forgot what the badges look like. Triple trailers are okay. Here's a triple. See? Depends on type of triple, how it's set up. Hold on. As you can see, just zooming past all the way and then a sudden merge in like that. No. We don't do that. No. Doing good? I'm doing good too. Glad you are. Big fan. A lot of people. You oversized. You are the escort for this person, I assume, right? That's how you do it. The escort's in front. Not causing much of a problem. Good. And then we're back at... Oh, I heard a firework. And then we're back at the train line. Heading to CD, good luck. How do you find TMP? Originally? No, they're not asking how you do it. I don't know how I found it. Because I found it maybe half a year after getting the game itself. And we're talking 10 years ago, so I don't know. I don't know. I wish I did, because then I could list it as part of, you know, the legacy of how far we've come since then. But I don't know. Usually people get into a game through someone else, through a video, recommendation, things like that. It could have been either one of those. Well done, Blood Ball. Big fan. Saturday went to a nearby motorcycle shop to get gear before looking for a bike. The guy went on holiday that day. What, the person that runs the shop? That sucks. Multiplayer console? No, I don't think so, no. Not in TMP's case. You'll still have Convoy, which is the built-in multiplayer. Now, it would be interesting if in them increasing the performance capabilities of the game to make it run better, that they somehow up the default slots of Convoy. So imagine you could have 12, maybe 16 players. I think 16 would still be more than enough for a lot of people. You don't need to go massive amounts of people. But also, for the majority, 8 is fine as well. Just for some sessions. 8 is fine. I know, because we're so famous over here, 8 is not enough. But, you know. Not enough for me. Thousands of people. No, but the times when I did convoy sessions, I had to choose who was there. I would basically, at the beginning of the stream, say, alright, who wants to join? And then whoever basically said yes first, I would DM them the password of the session. Which sucks. But, you know, you don't have 8 Steam friends? Well, then you're fine then. You'll be able to fit within a session. You'll be fine. Oh, you were doing so well. Could be keyboard driving because they're just constantly going to the right hand side, then to the left, then to left, and they just went a bit more. That one was close to the middle of the lane as well, but this one went over that lane. Accidental, you caused a crash. Quite a sufficient crash as well. Had to make sure I clicked back to them. Don't do that. Never get around A-Folk. It would be interesting to... A convoy would be used if you were to sort of get a few people to mess around on a session. Like people that don't play this game and they decided to play this game, you just put them on a convoy server. It wouldn't take them on here. So you'd have to be like, oh, download this, load this up. Okay, now I'm on this server. Oh, now I'm in this city. Like, come on. They're not going to do that. How on earth do you get the chat on the left? You can use many programs to show the chat, and there are a few that combine the chat as well. If you're just planning on streaming on one place, you can just use the chat widget for that platform. Smooth. Ever mod in Pro Mods? Yes, but not as often as this. Don't know if I have the most recent version of it. Pro Mods is annoying to moderate. It's just annoying. It's always the Kirkenes Road, which I know it's the same as the CD Road, but it's so annoying. Oh, they've made it. That triple I was looking at, the triple with the pink and purple, they've just made it. How long has that taken? Barely a kick? Yeah, exactly. People are a bit too picky on Pro Mods, similar to ATS. Is there the two... Yeah, these people, they've finally made it to Calais. We saw their entire journey from when they were in Duisburg. 276 for 156. I'll have a look at my documents in a moment. Collisions, by the way? Literally not. Collision. Well, that wasn't their fault. That was the passing person's fault. Flurry, BTC. Interesting. It's your fault. Don't cut corners. Now, yeah, they went a little bit more to the left, but the fact that your trailer went over the line there means you weren't in control of it. You're doing it again. Why? Have to be FF. What's FF? Force feedback? You don't have to. What else is FF? Family friendly? Well, it'd be nice if you were, because some insults, if you just say the F word by itself or the S word, there's no context. But you don't need, no one needs to swear. Swear words are extra words. They're not vital in language. However, the only time they are vital is when you stub your toe or something, or you know. Then yes, apparently, it can help psychologically relieve the pain if you swear as a response. But yeah, to someone else, no, don't do that. There you go, yeah. There are some very, very bad phrases that are just absolutely not necessary in many languages. Just not necessary. Let's create a word no one can say. Exactly, exactly. These words change over time as well. Kick something with your pinky toe in the dark. Cussing is justified. Exactly, exactly. It's either that or just scrunching your face up, maybe a slow breathe out to relieve the pain, something. It just doesn't hit the same as just saying, you know, F. Good God. It's just nicer to do that. No, they're not valid in any situation. Like, you don't hear them in formal conversations at all, because they don't serve the purpose there. It's just nicer to not be a potty mouth, as people call it. A profane. Wow, we're in Poland. Near the TBHQ. In Wrocław. Cool, this is old. Poland. The end of Pol. When comes tandems? Don't know, really. That's up for the games company to make them work. And if there is a company in the real world that makes tandem vehicles or trailers or versions of them, then they have to get in contact with them. That's fine, because the person wasn't moving. That's fine. We'll check if they're still there. You mean? You mean what? TMP showed something, I think. They're doing one as well. Hello, Mr. Asian, big fan. We have a flower. Welcome in. You're going to hit the yellow one, right? If all the reports are done. What do you mean if they're done? Oh, wow. Was that it? A little bonk? That's fine. Are they still there? Yes, they are. Blocking. Back to service. Where is the service in this? It's over here. Oh, they are. They're back in the middle. Nice. What a maniac. You mean if this entire list is done? It'd be a miracle if it was, but then you'd maybe go on a different server. Or I'd just log off. I'm done. If ETS2 had actual crash physics, I wonder how many people wouldn't do the same movements they always do. Like head-on collision with someone. Currently, it looks like nothing happened. If the physics were there, the vehicle would be completely destroyed, turned to dust. And the driver would be dead. So, imagine you could die in this game. Good lord. I think we'd all be on quite a few deaths. The murder rate of the CD road would be quite high. It'd be easy to spot trolls, yes. And then it would be interesting if you had like a really damaged vehicle, broken, missing a door, stuff like that. And then you do /fix and suddenly, whoop, back to normal. No, you can't step out your truck. I wish you could. The only kind of way you can get out of your vehicle is when you're customizing it in the service. There's a walk mode. It isn't really... It's cool. And you can kind of simulate walking around your vehicle. But there's no animation of you getting out of the vehicle yet. You can never respawn, so it's a hardcore server. Yeah. Hospitals, exactly. Where would these hospitals be? And who's treating them? It's not like GTA RP where people train as paramedics and they repair each other's bodies. Mods? Yeah. A celebration because it never gets below 20, exactly. When it got below 7, 8, 7, I think it was on this corner when it hit that. That was fun. Still back for 4 days? That's not too bad, Jack. You'll be done by the weekend then. You'll be back for the weekend. Maybe, yeah. To implement ambulances, good God. And then some of us have that. So, how's that going to work for picking up people then? So if the vehicle gets completely demolished and smushed, am I going to be finding bodies just on the side of the road? And then I pick them up? Is that what's going to happen? Jamie, welcome in. Up the tune. You're a northerner, aren't you? Welcome in. Up the tune. That could have been worse. I'll be honest. That was a bit of a squeeze there. I don't know why you chose that spot. Just thought you could fit there. It's just not necessary. I don't need to check out your channel. No. If you have a report on a person, you need to make a ticket with that report video in it. You don't tell me to look at it though. Don't do that. Next. Luigi and Guido, exactly. Now that would be impressive. That is basically what it's like right now. You teleport to the service, one button, press repair on all of them, bada bing, bada boom, you're done. In the real world, it could take hours, days, even. Rocket League? No, I've never streamed Rocket League. I've played it a few times. I was never really good at it. So. Love watching the work? Appreciate that. Welcome in. Yeah, you could get a lot of interesting characters on these streams. It's generally the same sort of CD road all the time. No two scenarios are exactly the same. You forget what grass is. Exactly. Exactly. There was a gift that was given, and it doesn't show in my feed. So whoever just did that, El Vasco, perhaps, because I'm looking down at the phone, I appreciate that. Why does it not show what you did in my list? Something happened. That whoof sound? Yeah. See how far they go. Yellow bus. Another GM? Yes, there's a few of us that do stream this. It's nice to alternate between them. Because they have different opinions on what's going on as well. You can go now. Here, maybe? Oh, you turned too early. Maybe you wanted them to stop so you'd absolutely get the chance to merge. But no, you had to do that really badly. Do it again. Is the faster? Lol. If you hit someone, is it a ban? Yes. Usually would be, yes. Why would you hit someone? What's the point in that? Depends on how you've done it. A ban. Yes. Hello, Vasco. Big fan. España. An arcade trip in the car to Bracken Reach on Saturday. Took so many photos. Damn. It does look very nice. I really want to see what they do for the Christmas one. We're not in Christmas yet. No, not in winter yet. Shortest ban. A few days, maybe. Used to be, back in the really old days, a few hours. Useless. But that's what it used to be. Really stupid. When does Christmas start? So winter in the real world starts 21, 22 of... Oh, they said the bad phrase. Of December. And we try, usually, the winter mod a little bit before that. And usually if there is a Christmas event in-game as well, that would be maybe 1 or 2 weeks before that as well. In December. We're only at the beginning of November at the moment, so you've got time. Too late? Oh. What? Hi, Felix. How's it going? Welcome in. What was that? Pay attention. This guy. Oh, the one behind doesn't stop. Yeah? Smash! And then they have nowhere to go but up. Yeah. But why would you not stop? They tried to swerve. And then they immediately disappeared. Someone wasn't paying attention, were they? There. And that's where that happened. That would be a lovely screenshot right there. You know the, yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got to this situation. Poetic, isn't it? It's frozen in time. That would be a video thumbnail, yeah. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, it's funny. Stick the fire in the headphones. We'll tuck it between them. No, I'm not going to do that. They were then. Very low jaw distance. I don't think... Can I just test something while there's a lot of people here? Yeah, jaw distance doesn't affect dots, obviously. Pay attention to the dots. It affects the people if you watch there. There you go. The dots don't change. So, no excuse. Headset dent. I do have a little bit of a headset dent in the hair, yes, because my hair, it's not bouncy, but it's not flat, if that makes sense. So the hair does dent. Are you a mod of TMP? Yes, I am. You're seeing the work that the mods do. This is some of the work. Under 600 meters. Yeah, but you should, you know how far away 600 meters is? It's way further than that. Plenty. As long as you're not slamming your brakes on in the final 100 meters. Winter mod? Yes. You'll see that a lot. It is, as Felix might have said, it's an optional download. You don't have to use it. But many people will, because some people think it's... You have to use all of the parts of the mod to make the mod work, like pro mods. No. Hello, Carcon. Idiot. You want a drink? Please lift your 3-month man. You've already been through 2 months. That's good. Thank you for the super chat and the sub. Hold on, I'll read those in order. And I've already forgotten what I said. For the 40. Big fan. I don't know what currency it's in because it just says the number. I appreciate that. And Tom, welcome back for 14 months. Big fan. That is my donation sound. And yes, it is loud on purpose because loud equals funny. That is what that is. No, I'm not going to remove your 3-month ban. No. It's good that you've lasted 2 months so far, but you still have 1 more to go. That's just how it works, unfortunately. After this, I'll have a look. I appreciate that. You're very kind. Hold on a minute. Neighbours selling off. 1 year, I don't know what year it was, but I believe literally next door neighbours were selling off fireworks from the garden. So my room was going red, green, all these different colours. Guess what? Natu, don't say it. Don't say it. What's the point of this? Players are playing on a large-scale multiplayer server, and some of them don't behave themselves. So, that was your fault. So, there are some people that punish them for doing bad driving. Yes. That wasn't their fault, though. It was your fault. Oh, converts to €1. I appreciate that. Yeah, that was... If you reported for that, that was your fault. Luckily, it didn't affect the bus as well. Look at that. My documents folder. Would you consider bad driving? Hitting someone else, doing an overtake when you don't need to? Things like that. Mod. I have 275. What are we on? 276. So no, I'm not up to date. I have promo to 275 from the end of July. That's the last time I was on it. What type of stuff do people get banned for? Usually overtaking and bumping into other people. Usually as well, they combine the two. Which you've seen many times already in the stream. I see it. I see it. I'm going to heart that. Big fan. I appreciate the donation. That's very kind of you. Big fan. What is the outcome? They get banned. They get punished. Banned from the service. Not banned from the game. To anyone that may be a bit confused and don't understand, you can still play the game on single player. It's only from our mod platform. Do you get banned for? Get up to date? Yeah, I will. ATM at the mile. That's a VTC. ATM is the money thing as well, yes. Give you £10 menu. No. You can give me the £10 though. I'll take the £10. Do you hear them? Do you hear all the fireworks? Yeah. Comes through while I'm speaking. It's going to be all night. There's a lot. Yeah, we're delightful enough where we celebrate someone's failed attempt to destroy one of our government buildings. Doesn't sound like fireworks. Well, we don't have the other thing that makes that sound. At least not here. I'd be very scared if we did. Yes, At the Mile is one of the many VTCs we have on our network. Their color scheme, I think, is red and white. A dog barking? No. There are dogs, but I'm assuming they don't like fireworks. Most dogs don't like fireworks. Over to 105. Hey, you can keep upping it as long as you're going to donate it. I'm just not going to fulfill my half of the deal. Offering a ban instead of an unban. Yeah. Is that it? Were they most a bit close? You donate the money first, then I'll think about it. I'll think about it. No, wasn't that. Can he kick you? For money? Why? No. For money? Makes it sound like a kink. No, this not this person. It's these ones. You can see how impatient they are. 25p and a Freddo. Aren't Freddos worth 25p by now? How much are they? Way too much. You just want to be kicked. Yeah, you can, did you know you can actually kick yourself if you type /disconnect in the chat? It removes you from the server. Yeah. Doesn't give you a fancy chat message though. You can do that. Pretty bad for that. No, the suspects of the report didn't actually do anything. I was trying to find what they did. No. £1? So much. It's a measure of inflation. The price of a Freddo. I assume they spawned in. This one wasn't that bad. But the one in front has been there for a while. Nah, they don't even see them. Wait a minute. Oh, red, black, and white. Oh. Okay, engine's on. Now what? It's not a hill start. If you're struggling on that much of a hill, there's a problem. It's not. That's not a hill start. Come on now. Collapsed sun. Yeah, quite a lot of horns, a lot of lights. They covered on many, many bases there. But then they did move forward, you see, so... Says you. Oh, you're so funny. Me yesterday in the DAF. The DAF stalls a lot. Not me. DAF. Yeah. And those overtakes are usually kicks. Because it's very dumb. 50p to take off your headphones. No, I've already done that a few times, lifting one ear off to listen for fireworks. For free. You can boost it in 2 days. I appreciate that. It helps keep the custom URL and the tag thingy, which is quite nice to use as well. Mythical, welcome in. Appreciate the follow. 5 years, no bans. Lacking common sense. Yes, a lot of this is common sense. Just don't interfere with other people. Don't get too close to someone. Don't overtake if you don't need to. Don't overtake when there's a long queue of people. You know. A badge. The touching grass one, I think, was during either the TwitchCon time or something like that. It's for clipping or sharing a stream that was in the IRL category at the time. Town and City is a beautiful game. Look it up on Steam. I don't know if I'll still do that, but it was just a funny thing over the Halloween period. I may not do that. I would recommend getting it though. It's a lovely city builder game. Inappropriate plates. Better not be you. Lille. Oh, yeah. Better not be you, Matty. Told you to F you, chat. What are you going to do about that, eh? You can take that? If it gets 100%, I think you'd be able to get your points back. I don't want to see how that works. I do want to see how that works. Where do I even... Oh, he moved. He didn't reload. Try again. Please, try again. Viewer rewards. Channel points. Manage. Community. Extend. If I delete it. Remove the challenge from your dashboard. Viewers will no longer be able to contribute and all progress will be lost. Deleting the challenge will refund channel points back to the viewers who participated. There we are. You should get your points back. It was nice of an idea. It's a very nice game, but I would have done it, I think, as an extra little section for on top of an admin stream, maybe. My guy, my guy. I can't zoom in any further than that. Oh, there it is. Still there. Go again. Oh, points back. Very nice. Enjoy, kind of a big fan. Of a flower, thank you for joining. No worries. Change it. Winter 1 is free, yes. It's downloadable from the author's website for it. What was the redeem? It was similar to the CD drive. It was for me to play a game called Town to City, which is a very nice city builder. The reason I also added it is because it has Twitch integration. So the residents of that city will have Twitch people's names wandering about, and you can kind of pick up your professions and such. I don't think you can choose them, you just randomly get them. I think it'll be fun. But I hadn't done a community goal in a very long time. Oh, there's Matty. I see. That's Matty. Hello, HH. How's it going? Big fan. Welcome in. Cyber software. It's just a panel. In the same way that your player list is a panel, the admin panel is basically the same. Dot. The dot is Matty's there. Hello, Mr. Carr. Come on. Still in here somewhere? That's you. That's your paint job, I think. Where's the plate? Oh, it's gone. Because I'm not spectating them, so my camera didn't reset. It's gone. It's gone. If that is them, I just move away so I can confirm that. Please. Might be putting other plates on there. Moderators in Poland. In the real life of Poland, yes. There are... We don't assign ourselves to specific areas to moderate, though. We're from all over the place, yeah? Just bought a Skoda. Hope you don't use it as a ramp. Hope not. Take good care of it. It'd be funny if she has the exact same model that the one in game is based on. I think there's one near me, actually. Someone has one. It's not called the Extra D, I think it's called something else. Superb. Inappropriate plate only, so I ignore everything else and only search for bad plates. I would love if we could search for plate content. How to attach a second trailer? You buy a double trailer. Specifically made for that. In the trailer dealers, under certain categories, if you scroll along the list, you'll find double trailers. Let's go to Octavia. Ah, I see. Well, again, they haven't moved, but I think, based on the TP10 paint job, they might have gone now. Oh, there they are. This is where the plates would be, and they're not there now. But that's the paint job, so... Purely look at the plates, nothing else. Nothing else. Being paid. Being in the team is a volunteer role. I make content around the game, which is cool. So, can't find. I will have a look at some in a moment. There are some base game double trailers, though. And I'm pretty sure you don't need DLCs for those. Recognize two people? Very good. Yeah, there's a bunch of VTC members, just all around. I know we have our one as well, but it's a very mild VTC, if anything. Very mild. They might be waiting for me to disappear. True, they might be, they might be. VTC, you're in a small? That's fine. There are a lot of community-based ones. We have, whoa, 50,000 VTCs or something. It's crazy. VTC, yes. Hello, Bimo, welcome in. Hello, Mario, big fan. You hate other people in this game? Understandable. Yeah, there are normal ones. Hello, Stadt. Hola, I am here. Hola. And then it ends. This person did nothing. What are you talking about? Maybe they're wobbling, but they didn't harm anyone. 25 members? That's fine. Sure, they changed them. Good. Good. Big fan? No, big fan, I insist. There's still a friend on at the moment. Just planning who to raid after we're done. Just in case they disappear. Streamer mode toggles the names so you don't see people's names. Found you? That's right. What VC? I just have my own community one. It's just called the Krew. Where when I used to attend convoys and you sometimes for like the TFM convoy and things like that, you book a slot, we would have our own little slot. So we only functioned, that's the closest we got to an actual VTC. Now it's just if you want to log some jobs and you're not in another VTC, you can. That's fine. You don't have to have a tag specifically, you don't have to have a particular paint job. Doesn't matter. Man TGX. Enjoy. It does look like nice. The newer man looks good. Surgery tomorrow? They cancelled? I do find that very strange that you cancel it. Is it urgent surgery? Like you need it? Some weeks could be very dangerous to wait for surgery. Advertise it? No, 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 no. By us having this conversation right now, that's advertising it. We've just advertised it. That's what it's called. You can look it up on Truckee if you want to join. Is it the NHS? I don't know. Emergencies affected. Yeah. Mario, what country are you in? A year-old real one. Oh. Oh, true, because you didn't specify the game. You're in the real world driving one. Enjoy that. Even better. Netherlands. Ah. Trauma patient needs to be treated first. That's fair. Not dangerous to the pinched nerve. Well, I hope it does get sorted out whenever you can actually book it. Good luck. TFM, you can listen to them in-game, I think. You can enable in the radio. There's an in-game radio. And then to see what's currently playing, the thing next to the job dispatcher is the little widget that pops out. No idea how? Well, let me show you a few things. Firstly, thank you for that. Company, trailer manager, trailer, truck dealers, trailer purchase. Why is it not trailer dealers? Scroll all the way along. Double. Standard trailers. There's a double. Double, double, double. Very, very good. And then media, radio. A few of these are favorited. Just welcome in. And we scroll all the way down to Truck Sim FM, Truckers FM. I don't know what there's two. I assume you go for the one that actually has the information on it. And there you go. A lot of those that are in the list are real radio stations. You can also add any radio station you want to a list if it's in a text document that's in your documents somewhere. Thank you for using your Prime. Big fan. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Click the star. Yes. Oh, it's also my favorites. I had a bunch of the trance ones favorited because trance is so good. So good. You get banned for speeding if you cause a problem while speeding. You can travel on an empty motorway, highway at 110 if you wish. That's fine. But if you are going 110, nice, and cause a collision, or you're not able to stop in time, then yes, of course that's punishable. I saw all bunching up, overtaking each other here. Right at the end. The other's going to follow? Yes. You're in a car. You're in a car. What's the need for this? Did the others follow? No, so it's just these two. Just kick. I really was close to kicking that one then. Don't do it. Your two friends have just been kicked. Don't do it. Good. No, you shit. Hey, blame the driver. Because if you remove the cars, we've said this several times, if you remove the cars, they'll just use a different vehicle. Already reported. Of course you are. Of course you've already been reported. Of course you have as well. Oh my god, man. There we are. And those report numbers, we can have a look at those. 5-9 is really far back. It's worse because it's larger and they think they can fit it through the same gap, which they can't. And I've seen a lot of people use buses as well. Whatever vehicle they want. Where's the traffic? Here it is. It's here. CD Road between Calais and Duisburg. There. The prize. You were actually overtaken. How far back can I go? That's sufficient enough. Same again. Don't do that, by the way. You know when you see someone that's already in the wrong, don't interrogate them. Don't try and block them or interfere them. I know it sounds like you're doing the right thing, but they've already done the wrong thing. So if you were to move, they're doing it again. So what's the point? Coaches will be fun to see people use as far as battering rams. Coaches is going to be fun. Yeah. How do you report someone? You can report them on the website. You can make a ticket, a report. Put the video on any video player site and then link it in a report you can make. When you go on the main site or on your profile, top right, there's a drop-down list from your name, reports. Medal as well, yes. Medal is very good for clipping stuff and unloading stuff. Good job. Like, yeah, you managed to stop them. Okay, very nice. But they did all of that up to that point. So they're still getting the ban for it. Hey? Hey? Double decker. Yes. The coaches, I think there's 3 of them. And that's why I'm unsure how it's going to work, because it's the first time where we get a DLC of other vehicles that might be paid and contains multiple vehicles. Every new vehicle so far has been added for free, and it's just how they register it in the game, and it's only 1 vehicle per thing. Rec ban is recorded and banned. If someone bumps into you and you say rec ban 123, you've just threatened them that you're going to get them banned. At least that's what you think it is. It doesn't really do anything. Rec idiot, rec ban is everywhere. It's one of the most common phrases you'll see on the servers. Report mod, add him in. They are going, what do you mean? Telling them to go, they are going. Was get scared? No, it's fine. If you know you haven't done anything wrong, then that's fine. Service Sim 1. The new Scania. More powerful Scania. Looks basically the same, has a slightly different dash interior. Nothing wrong with that. I like it. But I can guarantee you, if you look at the chat in maybe the next 5 to 10 minutes, you will see at least one other person that says it. This is the city road, yes. So here is the C part, which is Calais in France. You then leave here, go up onto a country road, and you go all the way along, across 2 or 3 countries, and then you arrive in Duisburg in Germany. It's just one continuous road. But time is running out, because as of probably not 157, maybe 158, another portion, most of it, will also become a highway. So it won't be the same ever again. And by that time, 8-9 years worth of legacy of content just like this will forever be changed. Why is it so busy? We don't really know. It just is. The poll for the December car, maybe a month after it begins. Because you get 4 weeks, and then halfway through those 4 weeks, you get another poll, and then when it wins 2 weeks after that, the full 4 weeks, those vehicles get used. Something like that. Yeah, it's crazy how many people, after so long, it's just day in, day out, there's just thousands of people that play not only the game, but just in general. This game, it still amazes me, it's always in the top 50 on Steam. Of every game on that platform. Just didn't look before you merged. It's just how that works. How's it laggy? It is laggy a bit. I don't know what my frame rate is because I turned off the overlay thing, but I don't have 60 FPS here, I'm sure. But my PC is also, it's not the most powerful PC, but it does the job. Saw that. Which goes, mate. This one as well, same thing. 2 people hitting 1 guy, that's unfortunate. Try not to go on the road. Fun fact, there's multiple other places besides this road. Fun fact. There's an entire map, believe it or not. 3060? Yes, 3060 is fine. I have a 3080, which is not too far off. Post ban give you trauma? Understandable. The idea is to not get bans. That's the point, and it's actually very easy to not get a ban. Just drive somewhat normally. Just play the game for what the game is. I'm not flexing a 3080, I was just specifying that it is a 3080. I said it's not the newest, it's not the most up to date. 5090 will get you closer to 60 FPS in most cases, but no, you put 200, 300 people in Duisburg, and no. It won't be smooth. I've limited my game to 60 anyway. There's no need for you to play this game at any more than 60 FPS. After that, it's just purely visual. It's not a competitive game. You don't need to see every single frame, like in CS or something. It does need optimization updates, yes. That's what we hope will happen to make it work smoothly enough on consoles, because consoles aren't as powerful, that then they do the same and bring it to PC as well, just like GTA did. So GTA 5 got the enhanced version, which came to console, which had some improvements, and then when it came to PC, finally, last year, maybe, they improved a few things there. 3050, 3060 Ti, it's fine. It's totally fine. Most people don't buy it just to play one... Ooh. So just to play one game. Cheap poo-poo pile of laptop? I don't know why I read that like that. You can still run CD, exactly. I would still be careful though, because your connection, even though your frames might be good, you know, VRAM and such probably isn't as good. This is Calais. No, it's heading towards Calais. See, Wilson, that's what I was on about. The 5090, you may have slightly better frames than other people because it is a good card, but it's not made for such cards. 5060 as well. All of the 50 series, all of the 40 series should run the game fairly well. But no, if you pile hundreds of people in the same place, it's not made for that. This game was made when the 1080 was the best card, perhaps. Or the 1080 Ti, which is arguably for some situations still a titan of the gaming world. Where is that van? Purple van. I'll wait for them to spawn. There they go. Oh, hit the barrier. Whoa. Zoom, just like that. Was that intentional? That was an accident, I'm sure. Oh, God. Interesting save. Not too bad. Hello, heal. He's innocent, let him free. Well, hold on a minute. Just decides to do it. That was an unnecessary overtake there, so that's your fault. Yeah, that could have been far worse. Could have been much worse. Because this one, very good brakes there. Representing Scania quite well. I think the lag helped as well, so. Well, yeah, this one, the one that decided to overtake, they didn't really get very far. But no, in this case, no, delete. Just delete. Stupid to try and overtake that. It's because, in their mind, when the van fixes themselves and moves on, the person that was right next to the van will start moving again. So if I start moving first, I can beat them. But it's one space. You can't be that impatient that you have to overtake one space ahead of you. There's no point in that. That's not necessary. LOL. Oh, we always love when karma hits, don't you, hey? Tries an overtake and then bumps themselves. 55 hours? In-game or in real life? Good luck. Are they now going to chase them down? In-game. Good. What, pro mods? Where are you going? Across the entire map. 55 in-game hours. Which actually isn't that bad. Crashed again for some reason? Maybe it was the same van, I'm not sure. Time to Porto. Oh, literally top to bottom. Good God. Yeah, I can picture that, yeah. Now, there is a way with that you can skip a bunch of it by using ferries. If you were to do that. How would you do that? Let's have a look. I'm curious. If you do the job all the way on the land, then that's fine, but you could tunnel into there. So you go back to Helsinki all the way down to Rostock. Then you go across to Esbjerg. Or if you did want to go down to one of these two, Felixstowe, whatever, then you cross Plymouth all the way down to Spain, and then you just come across, and Porto is there. Certainly saved a lot of distance by doing that, but it costs a lot for all the ferries. So, but if you were to go all the way down this way, yeah, and then cut across southern France, straight in this way, diagonally down. Nice. What's goody in a hoodie? Hello, lighter. Bands. That's what's good. Hello, Pastor. Please visit Asphalt, very big city. No, I've never been there. Never been there. I hear it's a nice place, though. But I think that'll do. Scandinavia Secret Roads. Does it have any secret roads? I haven't driven there in a while. But it's being remade currently, and Nordic Horizons is also in progress. I don't know, it's very close to being done. Both of those will have secret roads. I love the secret roads. 300%? I'm not 300%. 2 secret roads. Maybe. Maybe I've done them. Because it's all discovered, so I don't know. Well, I mean, yes. The test center is one that counts. And where else? Why do I not have that? But it's all going to be great. It's all going to be... You're going to have to do it all again. Give you a new destination from Italy. Oh, it's here, where you follow the road, and then there's a little bit that goes this way. I don't have that. But secret roads don't count towards actual map progress. It would be funny if you went over 100% if you had them. Kick them, not kick them, TP them for blocking there. But yeah, we're done. We're done. I'm going to change scene. Not looking at anything else. I don't see it. All done. Yes, in the Baltics there's loads. In all of those DLCs. I don't know when they first... Actually, it was in my video where I was looking back in time. I mentioned in one of the versions where secret roads became a thing. And I think the version I was playing on was before that. So it's crazy. Trying to stay away? Easy. From Italy, though, you might have to go up and round, sort of head as if you're going towards Berlin, and then over, across that way, Osnabrück, and then across like that, rather than up through the CD road. It's not playing. For today, yes, I've done my job. The more bands I place, the more videos I have to sort out. So more of this next week. Or, specifically TikTok streams, if I do any on the off days. So I'd recommend you follow on there. So those that have joined today on the TikTok stream, I can now say that on the profile where you see the few buttons below the links, there's a Krew thing, which is a group name. Join that, because it's where I post things. Do that. 360 Cali service. There's always traffic pouring out of the Cali service. I would avoid going into the service unless you actually need to. Use something else. How do you become a mod? When the application's open for the role, you're able to apply for the role. But at the moment it isn't. Last time it was open was over the summer. So probably next year at some point. Hello Tramley, good evening. Max as well. LMG. Amco. Another Max. 2 different Maxes. Aqua. WTF. Twan, welcome in. Let's. How you doing? Yeah, that'll do for today. I know who to raid. Off a Stream of Wind. So we're not doing a poll. If I know who to raid, then I don't need to do a poll for it. Pro mods is nice. Pro mods is an extra thing. You don't have to do that. You don't have to get it, but it's a nice experience, I think. I think everyone should play pro mods at least once. Got you at the end, you did indeed, but if there is another one, they all start 2 hours before now. Unless for another specific purpose, so. Right. Let's have a look. I'm not the type to make custom raid messages every single time. But it's very rare, again, when people are on that aren't usually streaming at my time, it's nice to go and raid them. There are others that are obviously... We raided Nelly yesterday. Nelly is still on doing flights. Andy has recently started his. He's doing admin. Fresh admin. If you want to go check out Andy's stream, you can check out Andy's stream. More admin. The raid, yes. You can type that as well. Well, there you go. Copy that. You shouldn't be able to type that. Copy the raid massage. We'll go to Shoo-Doo-Doo. Hilarious name, I know. Her name is Violet. It's easier to call her that. Alright. Alright. How do you start moderating? Well, you need to be the role first. And you get report mod. Then you get game mod. Report mod is for the website stuff, so you'll be doing web reports. But whenever the next recruitment session is, I will post about it and I will tell you, because for the most recent ones, they haven't been for too long. They've been maybe a couple of days most, because so many people apply for it. I mean, why wouldn't you? Admin, you know? Hi. Hello, Mr. Pastor, big fan. Prominence is nice for longer trips, yes. More realistic roads along your journey as well. Right. Rating. But I appreciate you for joining, big fan. You've got the socials links in the Twitch chat, in the YouTube, they're in the description, and the TikTok page, you can go to the profile. It's listed in the bio bit of the profile, alright? Big fan. Enjoy yourselves, be nice. They're playing an interesting story-ish game. It's an interesting game. I don't really know what they're playing, but Grandutopia, no. If Promods acquires it, then maybe, because Promods has acquired a few things. You've got Promods Middle East, The Great Step is now a Promods thing as well, so maybe one day. But with that, have a flower. I'll leave it a little bit, and then I'll press the button, alright? Admin, can you buy ban? No. You buy unbans with your subs, Ali, because you're such a long sub. And I appreciate that. Big fan.